Good morning, guys. Got a little work to do on the dozer today, and then I'm gonna put it to work. I got some big pile of debris I need to bury, so I'm going to use this guy hopefully to dig me a good sized hole, push everything in, cover it back up. Before I do that though, I noticed I had some moisture in the transmission, the big transmission in the back, because there's actually two. There's a front and a back to this thing. And let's see. This is just a cap covering up the hole. And then I used the dipstick that's over here because it's missing one apparently. Alright, so there's the full mark for that front one. And you'll notice it looks clean. So we're going to check the rear one with the same dipstick. I don't know that this is an accurate dipstick, but that's what I got. I'm hoping that they were the same. See, it's milky. So, not sure how moisture's getting in, but I need to get the moisture out. So we're going to drain the back one and take care of that problem. And I have 2 fuel filters. Actually, let me back that up. But there's 4 fuel filters in that bag for the fuel filters that's on this tractor. We're going to service that as well. All right, let me go get some power tools. It's turning. Look at that mess. It ain't 100. It's pretty doggone milky. That's for sure. Well, this is supposed to be my fuel filter tower. I mean, I know it is because I've done enough looking around to find out. Now, one thing I have to point out is I know absolutely nothing about Caterpillar diesels. I'm learning as I go. So even things that might seem obvious to one person were not obvious to me. And if you Google or go on YouTube and look for, you know, Caterpillar D7 fuel filters, there's not a person out there saying, hey, there it is. But there it is. There's 4 of them in here, and yeah, these guys, you take these bolts out, take this off, there's a plate that holds everything. You pull that out, you change your filters, put it back in. And I think this might be a drain. I'm not 100% sure on that, but either way, I'm planning on just kind of cleaning the tower out, putting 4 filters in it, because I'm really curious to find out just how nasty dirty these things are. I don't know that they've ever been changed, and the tank was full of algae, and it's got a lot of crap in the tank right now, which is why I have a pre-filter down here. So we're going to find out. Yeah. I think I got the right parts. Feel pretty confident I do. Man. There. There's your cap. Wow, those things are nasty. I can see that coming, man. Oh my gosh, when you see this stuff, guys. Oh my goodness. Ugh. How about that for some nasty, nasty? Wow, look at that crap. I mean, that is some gnarly, gnarly stuff. Man. That, my friends, is one sludged up fuel filter. Alright, so I did make a mistake and I broke one accidentally. We're going to work on fixing that here in a minute. Okay, so what I did for the one that I broke is I drilled it out just enough for this threaded rod to actually threaded itself into the plastic, and then I put a nylon lock washer or a nylon nut behind it so it wouldn't come loose. On the top side, same story. I just got another nylon washer and I had a 1/4 inch piece of threaded rod in there to hold it all together. So I feel pretty sure that'll be fine. I used nylon so that it wouldn't come apart or drop into the machine, which I think that would really suck if it did, because I do believe that could cause me some major issues in the injector pump. So that's my solution, because this guy right here is no good. So that's how I fixed it. Ton of sludge. Oh yeah. You ain't kidding. How you supposed to get that shit out? I don't know. Alright, I got it empty now, but there is a little hole right there that I pushed the sludge out. You can see it plopping out. Looks like a bad case of diarrhea. But there's a pile of just sludgy fuel in the bottom. And I'm all the way down past my elbow into here trying to clean this mess out. Let me go get some clean diesel. I can probably flush it. Got the filters back in. All my little holes line up. Gaskets look good. Tighten everything back down. Okay, so I've got my mechanical fuel pump, or my electric fuel pump, run off one of my batteries over here, and going into my pre-filter, going into the system, and I got a bleeder open up here. So eventually I should see fuel come out right here, or here if I crack that one. It's gonna take a minute though. I've got a lot of fuel to fill up all this stuff. There it is, finally. There's one. Alright, the last place I'm going to bleed is these bleeders on the back side of where they leave the injector pump, because that goes straight up through the lines to the injectors. I'm not going to worry about bleeding at the injector. I think as long as I get it to here, it should be okay. If I can, a couple of these guys are a real booger to crack loose. Of course, they're not as bad now because I've already cracked them loose one time, but originally they were a pain. I don't know if I was going to get them or not. Oh, there you go. That one's actually bleeding out the proper bleed. The other ones I think are stopped up with dirt dauber nests. You can see that one's bleeding out. And the weir there. Alright guys. Well, I don't have any fuel leaks, so I guess that's a good thing. We're going to take her out and run her some. See how she does. That little pop that she's doing, that clears up once it gets warmed up good. And anyway, appreciate you watching. We'll see you guys on the next one.